Hello everyone, today I wanted to show you around this 2021 Volvo XC90 and show you all of its features, safety equipment, and its excellent practicality. Thank you to Volvo Cars of Bellevue for providing me with this Volvo XC90 to review. One of the nicest features that this car has is this massive infotainment system in the middle. It is truly amazing because with this you can actually look at multiple things at once. For example, on this homepage here, you can actually tap on the map and it will tell you your precise location. You can set your destination over there, and at the same time you can see the phone information at the bottom, as well as your climate controls is all at the bottom right there. And then if you want to look at your phone information, you can just tap on that and boom, it'll take you right there. You can also swipe to the right and that will take you to like all your applications. So you can see you have AM radio, FM radio, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, etc. And at the bottom we have other items as well. We even have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included, which is extremely beneficial when you want to connect your device up to the car. Here we can see we can even change the sound experience, and here we can have a look at the exact treble, bass, and subwoofer sliders here, and you can adjust that to exactly your liking. It's very customizable, which I truly love. Going back, you can see we have a messages application. Here you can connect your phone and then actually look at the messages that your phone has right on your car, which is really nice. And here we also have some other stuff. We have the driver performance statistics there. We have the car status there. We also have the download center where you can download other applications if you want to. And the system also contains the climate controls. So here we can see that we have the different climate controls here. So we tap the middle. Now we can look at the main climate, the rear climate controls, and we can also turn on the fan. So if we look here, we can turn the fan all the way to max. And now the climate control is on. You can also turn it back off if you want to as well. So we have all the climate controls in this infotainment system, very easily accessible with this button at the bottom. And your heated seats are also available right there, so you can just turn that on if the car is actually turned on right now, which in this case it's not. But once the car is on, you can press those buttons and turn on your heated and cooled seats for the front. Down here, we also have some physical buttons for commonly used functions, which is nice. So, for example, your defrosters and your media controls are in the middle, as well as your hazard button, which is extremely useful because they're easy to access and you don't have to go through the infotainment system to actually use those. Another cool infotainment system related feature that this car has is the Gates cluster screen. This entire Gates cluster is fully a screen, so everything is configurable. And in fact, by pressing a button on the steering wheel, we can see this menu pops up and we can look at all the information that we want to. So here we can look at our trip odometer, speed miles, the miles per gallon that we've got, the miles per hour that we've got since for the average miles per hour we've got for the trip odometer, as well as some other information. And we can also go to the right, look at the media, and we can enable AM radio, FM radio, and also the Sirius XM radio, which is included with this car. Also, we can go to the phone. If it's activated, we can look at our phone settings and make a phone call. Or we can also go to the navigation map, and you can see currently this destination is entered. If I press OK,
the route is being calculated. You have reached your destination.
The route will automatically be calculated and it will tell you your exact location in the middle of the Gates cluster, which is very useful, so you don't have to look away from your steering wheel just to look at where you're going. Another really nice thing about this car is that it has rear seat climate controls built into this screen at the back, and you can see we have heated seat controls immediately accessible to the rear passengers. We also have the fan control over here in the middle, as well as the temperature controls over there, and these can be used when the car is on. And as you can see, we also have many vents for the rear passengers so that they can enjoy air conditioning. So we have middle vents here, and we also have side vents for each passenger. We can see the side vents over there, and those side vents are helpful so the rear passengers can get all the air conditioning that they need. It's really nice back here. And another benefit is also that it's very spacious. You can see I'm sitting right here. I'm 5'3", and here we can see I have a lot of space between the front seat back and my legs. And it's very spacious, including for headroom. So for headroom, you can see I have a lot of space here. So if I do that, I have a lot of space to the camera here and up to the ceiling. It's a very spacious back seat, and so back seat passengers will be very happy with the comfort they'll be getting here. And we can see they even have individual dome lights, so you can turn that on if you want to, then turn it right back off again. So when you want that rear light, you have it right there. Another really nice feature that this car has is the built-in booster seat, and in fact, it's really cool. In fact, it could be something that my brother could use. So here we can see that we have this little latch here. So if we look there, there is that latch, and when you pull that latch, the seat will come back up, and then you can just lift the seat and push it into place and then lock it. And now this is a booster seat that you can sit on. And we can see here that this booster seat actually complies to the federal vehicle safety standards, which is amazing. So you have a built-in booster seat and it doesn't ruin the aesthetic of the interior. This is a genius idea and I love to see it in this car. And in the vicinity of seating, another nice feature this car has is how easy it is to fold the seats. For the second row seat, all you have to do is pull this bottom latch here. And when you pull it up once, and then fold it down, boom, that's it. The second row seat is down, and now you can store a lot more cargo. And it's a similar story for the third row seat. With the third row seats, there's a latch here. You just pull it, push, and boom, it's down. It's that simple. And then to put the other one down, you pull the latch, and then you just push, and it's down. That is the fastest seat folding process I've ever seen, and it's really cool that the Volvo can fold seats down and increase cargo capacity so quickly. Another thing I like about this car is how easy it is to access the third row seats. In a family car like this, you're probably going to be using the third row seats frequently. So to access this, all you have to do is pull this latch here, and then the entire seat will push forward, and that's it. You can just push the seat forward like that, and now there's a lot of space to get in. I can in fact just get in here right now and just show you how easy it is to get into the third row. It's a very easy process, and even in the third row there's adequate room for even adults to sit back here. And here we can see I have a decent amount of room behind the front row seat, meaning this car can comfortably sit 7 adults on a long road trip, which is really nice. And in the cargo area, another thing I like is the kick to open tailgate. When your hands are full of cargo and you need to open the tailgate quickly, it can be annoying to have to press the button back here to open it. While there is a button there that you can open when you need to, you can also just kick under the car to make the tailgate open. You just wave your foot under, and boom, the tailgate immediately opens right up. And this is very helpful when you have your hands full of heavy cargo. This is a really good idea. I also want to discuss styling on this car because I think this car is very elegantly designed. It has the boxy lines at the top to make sure that this has the signature SUV look, but at the same time it looks beautiful and elegant and looks very luxurious. I also wanted to show you guys this car's sunroof. So you can see here we have this little switch. So we just opened that switch, and now the panoramic sunroof shade fully opens up, and it gives a lot of light and a very open air experience for the car. If we open it one more time, now you can see the actual shade opens up, and now light comes in through the car, which is a very nice open breeze experience. Another cool feature I like is the electronic child lock. So here we can see we have a button that will enable the child lock. Many cars have a switch at the back doors that can enable the child lock, so the door can't be opened from the inside. But for that, when you want to enable the child lock when a child specifically is inside, it's kind of difficult. So instead, here, you can just press this button, and the child lock will automatically be enabled and disabled. I also wanted to show you guys the key. So this is the Volvo key, as you can see here. On one side there's the Volvo logo, and the other side it's very clean and elegant with nothing written on it. Around the side are the actual buttons themselves. You can see on the top we have the lock button right over there. In the middle is the unlock button, and the bottom is the liftgate button. And on the other side we can see we have the continued silver effect throughout, as well as the panic button in the middle. It's a very beautiful look, and I like this key a lot because it goes very well together with the actual car's interior itself. I also want to highlight the safety features of this car because Volvo is the leader when it comes to safety. They really are world class. Here we can see near the bumper there are many different circles here, and those are the parking sensors that help you when you're backing up. Obviously this car also has a backup camera, but it also has many other cameras to help around with safety so that you are safe when driving this vehicle. Also, you can see here in the mirrors there are blind spot monitoring assists so that you can make sure that you are within your blind spot. And additionally, the inside of the car over there also has adaptive cruise control, and that black piece that you saw over there helps with it so that it can detect the distance between you and the car in front and make sure you stay at the same speed. Here we can see the Volvo XC90 safety ratings, and this goes with my statement that Volvos are one of the safest cars in the world. As you can see, excellent safety ratings for all across the board. Additionally, this car comes with 22 miles per gallon combined city and highway driving, with 19 in the city and 28 in the highway, which is really good fuel economy for a car this size. Finally, I also want to talk engine in this car. This car comes with a 2-liter supercharged and turbocharged engine, which is great for those bursts of power. This car comes with a 316 horsepower engine alongside 295 foot-pounds of torque. And so that's the Volvo XC90. This really is a great car. I really like this car for its practicality, features, safety, and styling. This car is really a very good, luxurious 7-seater SUV, and I hope you guys like this review.